Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on volume. Volume. In this video we will look at a basic explanation of volume. Here is the explanation. Volume is the amount of space that an object needs to exist. Examples. The first one. The above house brick needs a certain amount of space in which to exist. It occupies that space. Number two. The above small eraser also takes up space, but not as much as the brick. Number three. The above piece of timber takes up more space than both the brick and the eraser. For each of the following pairs of objects, circle the one with the smallest volume. So you have the elephant and the cat, and you would talk to the students about this particular question and help them to decide which one has the smallest volume, or the smaller volume. Here we have the bike and the bus. We're looking for the smallest volume. Here we have the tree and the plant, and here we have the pencil and the piece of timber, or the log. So in each of those cases, you circle the one which has the smaller volume. How can we prove that an object has volume? One of the easiest ways is to immerse it in water and see what happens. The glass to the left has water to a certain height. When we put a solid object in the glass, the water rises. Hence, the solid object needs to occupy some space to exist. The space needed is the volume. So we can prove that it has space because when we put it in the water, the level of the water rises. And this is a very good experiment that we can do with kindergarten students. Very, very easy for them to see what happens. Here's another way. The above picture is an excellent example to show that a solid object occupies space. The jug is full with water to the top. So initially that jug there has water right to the top. When the object is lowered, the water starts to pour out of the top. So as you lower the object, this water starts to pour out. Again, that proves that the object has volume. It occupies space. Another very good experiment to do with students. Comparing volumes. For each of the following objects, order them according to their volume. Use the numbers 1 to 4 to put them in order, using 1 for the largest volume and 4 for the smallest. So you number these 4 objects 1, 2, 3, 4, where 1 is the largest and 4 is the smallest. And you can talk to the students about this and help them to answer the questions. Different shaped objects can have the same volume. Here we have 4 objects. Sorry, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 objects. The 5 objects show clearly how different shaped objects can have the same volume. Each object is made from 4 small identical cubes. So if we have a look at each of those shapes there, or those objects, they look different, so they have different shapes. However, they take up the same space. That is, the volume is the same for each of them because each of them has 4 cubes. So this video has introduced students to the idea of volume, and we've seen how to order volume, and we've seen that different shapes can have the same volume. So even though the objects are shaped differently, they can have the same volume.